lesson on nouns. And of course, we'll also be reading a book along with that. So first off, let's learn about nouns. The book that we'll be reading with it would be called A Mink, a Fink, a Skating Rink. But before that, let's learn about nouns. What is a noun? It's a word that represents a person. It can be a girl, a boy, mom, dad, brother, sister. Place. It could be like a barn, a zoo, a park, school, home. Thing, like a pencil, ball, water bottle. Or animal. A corgi, a dog, a cat, mouse, giraffe, etc. All of these are considered nouns. However, what you need to know is that nouns can actually be split into two types. One of the types is called common nouns and the other type is called proper nouns. So let's learn about what's different between common nouns and proper nouns. For common nouns, it's a person, place, or thing also, but it's not a name. You might be confused right now, but don't worry, I'll explain on to with that. For proper nouns, it names a person or thing, and it's always uppercase because it's naming something. So for example, a common noun may be a teacher, while a proper noun would be Miss Sue. As you can see, common nouns are lowercase, and it's just a person, place, thing, like for example, boy, firefighter, girl. And proper nouns is the name of the person. So for example, you can have a boy named Sam. Sam would be the proper noun. Okay? As for places, it can also work. For example, going to the zoo. Zoo would be the noun for the common noun. But Bronx Zoo is the name of that zoo, which is why it's a proper noun. And Bronx Zoo would actually be uppercase. If you're still confused, it's okay. We're going to look at some examples of common nouns and proper nouns and why and how they are different. So the first one would be school. School is a common noun. It's lowercase, it's just a school. There's no name. It's a place. However, proper noun can mean the name of that school. For example, Children's Lab School. This is the name of that school. And as you can see, it's underlined because it's uppercase. So again, proper nouns are always uppercase because it's the name of the noun. Another example can be the month. Month is not a proper noun because it's just a common noun. And this month, a name for the month would be April. As you can see, it's a proper noun because it's capital and it's a thing. Okay? The next part is a boy. Boy is what? A person, but there's no name to the boy. So it is a common noun. However, if you give a name to that boy, it becomes a proper noun. For example, Kevin. Kevin would be a proper noun because it's the name of the boy. And as you can see again, the first letter is uppercase. Alright, last example. For example, movie. Movie can be just a whole bunch of variety of different types of movies. But if you name a movie, that will be the proper noun. And one of the movies that I thought of what can be proper noun is the Toy Story 2. This can work with The Incredibles, Inside Out, any other movie name that you can think of, they are proper nouns. So again, as long as they are names of something, they are proper nouns. Okay? And they are always uppercase. Before we start reading, we're going to identify the nouns in sentences. This way you'll understand when you're reading a sentence which one is the noun. This type of noun, it will include proper noun and common nouns, okay? But what you need to think about would be which one of these words have to do with the person, place, or thing. So we're going to do examples first before we do it ourselves. The first example is, this is my teacher. So when you read this sentence, you think of you think to yourself, is this talking about a person, place, or thing? Which word shows person, place, or thing? This is my teacher. The answer for this would be teacher. It is a noun because it's a person. As you can see, it's not capital, it's not uppercase because it's not the name of the person. So it is a common noun. All right, the next sentence says, I am going to Japan. Okay? I am going to Japan. Again, think about this. Which word shows person, place, or thing? I am going to Japan. As for this one, the noun would be Japan. And as you can see, it is uppercase. So that means it is what? Is it a common noun or a proper noun? Proper noun. Okay, good job. Well, as you remember, uppercase is proper nouns and it's the name of something. As in this case, Japan would be a place. Name of a place. A country. All right, let's do some ourselves. Number 1 says, my friend is playing. What would be the noun in this sentence? Give you a few seconds. My friend is playing. Okay, all right, let's go over it. The noun in this sentence is friend. The reason why is because it's either person, place, or thing. If it's a friend, then it's a person, right? My friend is playing, and it is not uppercase, so it is a common noun. All right, next one, practice makes perfect. Number 2 says there is a ball. So think about it. Which word shows person, place, or thing? There is a ball. Which one is the noun in this sentence? Okay, let's go over it. The noun in that sentence is ball. If you got that, clap, clap, clap. Good job to you. And the reason why, it's because it's a thing, right? And nouns have to do with either person, place, or thing. Last one, I live in New York. Think about it again. Person, place, or thing would be the noun. So what would be the noun in this sentence? I live in New York. Okay, let's go over it. The noun in this sentence would be New York. And as you can see, it is uppercase. So that means, is it a common noun or a proper noun? Proper noun. Great job. Okay, and New York is part of a person, place, or thing. Place. We all pretty much live in New York. Or there are other states that's watching. I would not know. But it is a place. Alright, now before we read the story, I want to go over some words that you may not be able to recognize. A mink, a fink, a skating rink. What is a noun? So what I want to go over is the words of the title. You may not know what a mink is. A mink is a type of animal that looks like this. Kind of looks like an otter, but it's not. As for a fink, it's a person who is not liked or tattles on other people. So as you may say, tattleteller, or someone that is not liked because of what they do. As for skating rink, it is a place where people are able to skate. Some of you may even know how to skate, right? Alright, now we're going to start reading the story. A mink, a fink, a skating rink. What is a noun? By Brian B. Clary, illustrated by Jenya Prominsky. Hill is a noun. Mill is a noun. This is the mill. This is the hill. Even Uncle Phil is a noun. Uncle Phil, as you can see, is uppercase, which means that Uncle Phil is a name, which means that it's a proper noun. Gown is a noun. Crown is a noun. In fact, our whole hometown is a noun. If it's a deck, a duck, or deer. If it's a crystal chandelier, the crystal chandelier is actually over here. If it's a train, or brain, or frown. It's elementary. It's a noun. Nouns can sometimes be quite proper, like Brooklyn Bridge or Edward Hopper. As you know, proper nouns, capital, they're the name of something. For example, Brooklyn Bridge would be the name of the bridge. Edward Hopper would be name of this painter. London, Levi, Pekingese. Proper nouns name all of these. A jail, a nail, a bale of hay. The pool or park in which you play. A quarter, a porter, a pencil or pear. Nouns are seen most everywhere. A box, a lip, a chocolate chip, a cup or glass from which you sip. A pocket, button, sleeve or cuff. A noun can simply be your stuff. Can be anything because a thing is also a noun. A mink, a fink, a skating rink. A cake, a rake, your kitchen sink. The Pope, some soap that's on a rope. A downtown mall, a downhill slope. A house, a mouse, a broken clock. New Mexico, an old white sock. New Mexico is the name of a place. A sock would be a thing. Some tar, a bar, a baseball star. The place where mother parks her car. A noun can be your Auntie Lynn, the mayor of the town you're in. Again, as you can see, Auntie Lynn, you can see that it's uppercase, which means it's a proper noun. It's the name of the aunt. Your friend who tells you corny jokes. A noun can be your favorite folks. A collar, a scholar, a handful of sand. Saxes and faxes, the brass in the band. A cat, a bat, your grandma's hat. Nouns are a little of this and that. If it's a place of any kind, a mountain, hall, or Highway 9. Highways are where people drive their cars. The highway in this picture would be over here. If it's a country, state, or town, then surely it's a noun. Shirley is the name of this person. And so is a poodle, cherry strudel, a fork, a cork, a curly noodle. A king, a queen, some gasoline. A red raspberry ice machine. If it's a person, place, or thing. Your dad, Detroit, a diamond ring. Your dad is a person. Place, Detroit. Diamond ring is a thing. If it's a boat or coat or clown. It's simple, Simon. It's a noun. So, what is a noun? Do you know? There are a whole bunch of nouns in this picture. There's the school, the pond, the library, the streets. All of these are nouns. The people on the streets. And that's the end of the story. I hope you liked it. Now there is some time for some questions. What is a noun? That's the first question. Is it A, person, place, or thing, or B, words that describe things? Give you some time to think about that. What simply is a noun? Okay, let's go over it. The answer should be A. Let's say it together. A noun is a word that has to do with a person, place, or thing. Remember that. Person, place, or thing. Person, place, or thing. Alright, what are the two types of nouns called? Remember, we were talking about the two types of nouns. What are they called? Is it A, you think that there is only one type of noun, or B, common nouns and proper nouns? What is your answer? Give you some time to think about that. Okay, let's go over it. The answer should be B, common nouns and proper nouns. Again, common nouns are not the name of the person, place, or thing. Proper nouns are the name of person, place, or things. And it is usually, most of the time, they are uppercase because they are proper nouns and they are naming something. Now let's do a little brief review on common nouns and proper nouns. It's the same thing that we saw before we go on to the next questions. Remember, common nouns, a person, place, or thing, it is not a name. Proper nouns, it names the person, place, or thing. It's always uppercase, as I said before. And a common noun can be like teacher, and the proper noun is like Miss Sue, which is a name. It can be a name of all of your teachers, all the teachers that you had since kindergarten, pre-K, first, second, third, fourth, fifth. The name of your teacher is a proper noun. All right, are you ready? The third question is, which of the following is a common noun? Now think about this, about what we said before. What is a common noun? Is it A, dog, B, Jack, or C, Legos? Let you think about that for a few minutes and then we'll go over it. Okay, let's go over it. The answer should be A, dog. The reason why is because, remember what we said before, person, place, or thing, or animal is also a common noun. We wouldn't want to put that out. And as you can see, B and C, Jack is a name of either a person or animal, but C is also a name of a toy. If you didn't know what Legos were or Jack was, you can see that since it is uppercase, it is a proper noun. And since this is lowercase and it's an animal, that is a common noun. Number 4, which of the following is a proper noun? Proper noun, we're looking for proper nouns now. Is it A, McDonald's, or B, sandwich, or C, toys? Give you some time to think about that. Okay, the answer should be, let's say it together, A, McDonald's. What can we tell that's different from all the other answers? McDonald's is uppercase, right? And it is the name of a fast food restaurant that we have all eaten before. As for B, it's a sandwich. It's just a sandwich. There's no name to the sandwich. And for these toys, there's no name to the toys. Unless we put a name to the toy, then it'll become a proper noun. But as for these three choices, A would be the proper noun. Good job. Last question. It says, identify the nouns in each sentence. Again, we're looking for nouns such as common nouns and proper nouns. Let's see what we can do. Let's do one at a time. A says, I am Henry. I am Henry. Which one would be the noun in that sentence? Give you a few minutes to figure that out. Okay, let's go over it together. The answer should be Henry, because why? It's a person. It's the name of a person, which means they are nouns, which means they are proper nouns. Great job. The next one says, that cat is cute. Think about this. Which one is the noun in this sentence? Which word here shows either a person, place, thing, or animal? Those are all nouns. Think about that. Give you a few seconds. Okay, let's go over it. The answer should be, let's say it together. The word is cat. Cat would be the noun in this sentence. It is an animal, and animals are nouns. Let's look for number C. My school is far away. Oopsie, I clicked it by accident. But school is a what? Let's think about this. Is it a person, place, thing, or animal? Let's say it together. It's a place. That's why they are nouns. And since this is lowercase, as you can see, are they common nouns or proper nouns? What do you think? Give me an answer. Common nouns or proper nouns? Yes, common nouns, because they are lowercase and it is not the name of a school. It is just school, and it is a noun. Alright, great job. I hope you liked this video. I hope you learned something about nouns, and thank you for watching. Take care and stay safe.